Hi. So isolation has me that bored. I've decided to do my makeup. I'm no makeup artist, I'll tell you that. But I do have an enormous amount of makeup, which really goes unused. Anyway, well, here we go. Here's a first try. Anyway, so my skin is clear. I don't have anything on there. I've put my hair back, so as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with some concealer. It's Makeup Academy from Superdrug, so MUA. So I just obviously put this on a few like blemishes and stuff. I seem to have a little tiny spot there, so a couple of blemishes on the skin and just put it wherever I deem necessary. See, my face is really freckly, so I'm not going to cover up the freckles because I actually like having my freckles. So I put a little bit of that on, and I normally just sort of blend it out. My blenders really need cleaning. It's a Real Techniques blender, and I feel like it does actually a really good job. I've got cheap ones as well. They do just as good a job, but this one's just slightly better. But it was expensive, whereas this one was like 99p. So yeah, so I just like blend out the tiny bits of blemishes that I do have that I want to cover. So like right now, so I've tried to sort of do that. Right, the foundation I am going to use today is Dermacol. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, it's the other way around, but it comes in this package. I find this a little goes a very long way with this stuff. So I normally just put a tidge on my hand. So probably about that much, and then I put the lid straight back on again. If I don't drop it, I put it straight back on again because it's in a tube. It seems to just sort of start to ooze out a bit, which I don't want because I don't need to use that extra part, so I'm not going to. I have Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I use that normally to spread my foundation, so I just literally get bits and just dab it round. Like I said, I don't really want to cover my freckles, so I try my best to sort of keep quite light on the foundation because I don't really have that bad of skin. I'm a bit pale, but that's because I'm anemic, so I get slightly pale every now and then. So but I really I try to embrace my freckles. I mean, as you can probably see, I mean, I've obviously got foundation on now, but I'm like really freckly, and it comes out in the sun, and we've been lucky enough to have a lot of sun over lockdown. So yeah, so I'm just going to use this and just sort of pat it about, and then sort of brush it in where it needs be. I am going to use the blender again because obviously I do like the way it does blend it into my skin. I bought this foundation. It's so good. It covers tattoos and everything. It's I bought it off Amazon actually, but I saw an advert for it on Instagram and I thought, oh, I'm giving that a go. If it covers tattoos, so I'm giving that a go. And it's sort of, I think it was like £6, probably not even that. And I thought, oh, you know, £6, I'll try it. And I'm so glad I did because a little, like I said, goes a long freaking way. I mean, I've still got tons on my hand right now, and I'm probably got full-on coverage already, so I'm going to sort of spread it about more with the Beauty Blender to give it, so like I said, I only want a really thin layer so that you can still see the freckles that I do have, because, you know, people put fake freckles on these days, so why would I cover what I've already got? Gives me a nice even skin tone as well, because obviously I don't really wear makeup on a daily basis, so that's probably why my skin's not too bad. I only wear makeup when I'm going out, like for something special or whatever. I'm really lazy normally, but we're in lockdown, people. Boredom. So yeah, I mean I recommend wearing something to keep your hair out your face. I bought this again probably on Amazon. I think it was like 99p, so I loved it because I saw it on like a hack video, and I saw that Ellie Norcliffe wear it, so I was just like, right, I'm getting one of them. And I use it for like when I give myself face masks and stuff. So right. Okay, so that's like the foundation on, and you see I've still got like a bunch of it on my hand, so a proper little goes a long way. So I mean, I clearly put on too much on my hand, but you know, I'd rather be overly cautious than under cautious. So I do have I am going to put eyeshadow on my eyes first before I put this miracle product on underneath my eyes. It's the Rimmel Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigate Skin Brightening Concealer. It is amazing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to put on once I've done, you know, my eyeshadow. So what I'll do is now I'll probably get a cotton pad and then just probably take this extra foundation off. I hate waste, but my fault, I shouldn't have put too much on my hand. I also sort of like to sort of powder my foundation with the Bare Minerals Pure Transformation Day Treatment, or I have quite a few. Makeup Academy again does a really good one, so you know, that's something I do after, or even W7 Sheer loose powder is also very good. So I kind of use both of them. Another foundation that I do use that I think is very good is the Rimmel Match Perfection. I have nothing but good things to say about that one, but like I said, the other one just covers so well with so little, so that's why I kind of sort of mainly use it, because it gives you such good coverage. And I am such a messy eyeshadow person, so I bought these again, I think off Amazon for like £3, and they're tiny little, like, to stop eyeshadow going everywhere, because if you're like me, which you're probably not, you're probably experts and you're probably laughing at this video, but hey ho, I'm only doing it to entertain myself. And yeah, anyway, so these little things sort of go underneath your eye to catch loose powder, and they also work really well to if you want to draw like a wing for your eyeliner. So I sort of just place it on there like that. Some people use tape, you know, I mean, whatever's easiest for you really. I bought these and just thought, yeah, I'll give them a go. They feel weird on, don't get me wrong, like proper weird, but it gives me the full use of like around there. Now I've got quite, I think personally, I've got quite a lot of skin on my eyelids, but to be fair, everyone probably is not happy with what they've got, so we'll just go from there really. Okay, so now this is one of my favourite palettes right now. It's so bright, and I'm just not like as creative as some of my friends. I mean, I've got a makeup artist friend and she is amazing, but I just can't, I don't know, I'm just not that creative. I'm just rubbish really. I bought this again off Amazon. Bloody amazing. It is so, it's got such a variation of colours in it, and that's what I like about it. And I think this was about £6, so that's pretty good. And what else do I have? Yep, MUA again from Superdrug. Brilliant brand. I do like a good sparkle. So, and again, MUA from Superdrug. And again, this is like a pressed glitter, and that is pretty good. And again, you know, Superdrug, brilliant. These, okay, this it says it's called Weenie K Hong, so obviously it's a Chinese brand, but again, bought it off Amazon, and the glitter is amazing. So I do like a good glitter. What else do I have? Obviously Bare Minerals, with a variant of colour on the back. So I don't know what colour to go for today. So, and then again, Superdrug colours. As you can tell, I've used that gold to death. And let's have a look and see what I am going to use today. I've got some single ones in here, like another MUA, MUA again. Yeah, I just got number 7. Just a few Rimmel. Oh, and I bought some disposable sort of, you know, I don't know why, I just thought, well, let's just buy some disposables. I do have two of these that are full of brushes and stuff. My brushes do need a good clean, but hey ho. So now I'm wondering what colour to progress with. Maybe I should go for the Outrageous packet. And I'm trying to think what colours to go for, because I'm terrible with that. I'm so shit. Oh, excuse my language. I'm just not great at matching eyeshadow stuff. So, what should I go for? I might actually go for some colours in there and maybe incorporate the purple and blue down there, because I quite like them, they're quite nice. So let's have a look. So I'm just going to get a brush. Again, I ordered a pack of brushes off Amazon, and it came in a big like little pouch, and it gave me a ton and ton of brushes, like I think about 36, and they're all different shapes and stiffnesses, and I've got like a round one, a sort of angled one, a lipstick one, oh, and even like one of them. I mean, it just comes in so many different things, and like that, look, that is a perfect brush to put like just a line of colour on your eyelid. Perfect. So yeah, Amazon, fabulous, love Amazon. So yeah, so I'm gonna use this one to start with, and I'll probably do like a really quite light base colour, because, you know, we're gonna hopefully go dark afterwards. So yeah, if it's not Amazon, it's eBay in this house. So I will go for quite a light colour too. base my eyes with. And I have to like remember, obviously, like I'm filming myself right now because this is the first time I've ever done that. So I'd give it a try. I see all these girls do it and they do it with like such ease, whereas I'm like, oh, what do I use? So right now I'm just trying to sort of base my eyes look with the light colour. I know I need to do my eyebrows in a sec. So I'm going to base the colour all the way up to my eyebrows because it is a really light shimmery colour. So I want my whole eye to be sort of based that way. We'll see how that goes. Hey ho, it can only go wrong. And it's only makeup. I can get it off. Might put the colour on and be like, ugh, that's rubbish. But then I might love it. You never know. My dogs keep coming in and out thinking, who are you talking to? I'm talking to my iPad. Right, so I kind of got it now based on there. See what I mean about my eyelids? I think they're really like, ugh. I don't know, that's because I just turned 34, we'll see. Right, so I'm going to use the Benefit pencil right now for my brows, because I'm sick of seeing hardly any eyebrow at the end. Because I seem to go quite dark and then whoosh. So my makeup artist friends, I do apologise, this might not be perfect. I'm not great at eyebrows, so I'll try my best. But there's only so much an unskilled person can do. Desperately need an eyebrow wax and an eyebrow tint, really. But it's not been conducive to that, has it, right now? I hope you're all doing okay out there and dealing with lockdown okay. It's not been the best of times, but we have come through, I think. And if I do go wrong, a handy Q-tip. Just gives me a little bit of precision when my hand goes a bit bleh. Because guess what? That happens a frickin' lot. Because I am rubbish. So when I do put this video out there and anybody watches it, thank you for watching and not being too judgy. Or, you know, just taking the time. We all do weird things in lockdown. There's only so many walks I can take my dogs on. Okay, well, that's about as even as I'm going to get it without buggering it up. So, okay, so on the other end, there's a little spoolie. So I absolutely love this thing. It's like, whew, just gives it a brush through. Sort of spreads the pencil about. Stops it looking so fat and uneven. Okay. Right, so I've done the base, as you know. I'm going to, let me think. I probably want a lighter blue to then go onto the purple, or a lighter purple. So I might have to use the Amazing palette. So let's see. So I've got the Dulux crease brush from Real Techniques. I bought like a special pack. I got like 6 brushes and it was 20 quid from Boots. I mean, that is expensive, but I really wanted some nice professional brushes, and this just seemed the brand that everybody seems to use. All the makeup artists and stuff. I must admit though, I've had a look at some of the Morphe palettes and the Morphe brushes, and I'm in love. And coming from someone that doesn't always do her makeup, I get excited to see makeup and buy makeup all the time. That would be why I have so much of it and don't use it. I mean, that's what that's looking like now. That colour. Try not to go too heavy at the moment. So what I'll probably do is give that a little bit of a mixture of 2 colours. So I'm just doing that one and that one just at the ends of my eye, in the corner. Yeah, a little bit of difference. So I'm going to shut the magical palette, and then I am going to go full on heavy with the purple. That is what I'm going to do. Which brush should I use? Right, okay, so I think I'm going to use this one because that's more purpley, that one's more bluey, so that's what I'm going to use. So bear with me, this might look shocking, but might not. I like the feeling of having a good makeup look, but like I said, I'm not a professional, so sometimes it does look shocking, but it doesn't stop me trying, that's for sure. So actually not as dark as what I thought it was going to be. So I might actually give the Shocking palette another go with the dark purple there. And let's see how that fares. Oh yeah, straight away it's darker. I got this from Boots. It was 11 quid. Yeah. suppose it's more like a rainbow palette, like quite applicable right now, I suppose. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. See that difference? A lot better. So let's put these back, and now I need to get my blending. There it is. So I've got a number 7 like little blending brush. Yeah, I love this sort of thing, it's so handy. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a blend together to see how that looks. Not bad. Now, right, let's see, do I have a peel glitter? Maybe I shouldn't ruin it with glitter. I do have a purple glitter. Right, I think I'm going to do my eyeliner first, because we know that'll probably sit better underneath than over the top. Oh, I have this. I've had this for a long time. This is fabulous. Again, I bought that off Amazon for about £4. This is brilliant if you just want to go like a neutral makeup colour. So yeah. Anyway, right, eyeliner. Here we go. This bad boy. So I'm just putting my eyeshadows back into my makeup bag. Otherwise they get told off. So right, at the moment I don't have any normal eyelashes, if I'm honest, so I have some magnetic eyelashes, so I might put magnetic eyeliner on instead of, I normally use the Rimmel London Wonder Wing, but I've used this magnetic eyeliner and actually not that bad. So it's just a steady hand really, which is obviously now any excess I just do exactly the same as what I would do if I made a mistake. Just dip it off with a Q-tip, so to be honest with you, I had fake eyelashes before this, before lockdown, and this girl Hayley did them and she did an amazing job. But one of my best friends, she's a lash technician, but she lives in Preston, so obviously that doesn't work for me because I'm not there. So I'll just leave that to a bit, and then we'll just see how easy it is to put the lashes on. Trust me, I'm a bit of a cack hand when I put them on, so I'm a bit cack about it. I mean, some people also like put mascara on underneath their eyelashes. I really, really don't like putting mascara on underneath my eyelashes, because I think the reason for having fake eyelashes is so you don't have to wear mascara. But I might have to put some on. I might put a thin layer on. So I have two mascaras. Again, one I bought from Amazon, which is amazing. It's a 4D one. It really, really is phenomenal. It picks up on every tiny little lash that you've got, and it makes it amazing. But it is a sod, and I mean a sod to get off. So there's that one, and then I obviously use Roller Lash by Benefit every other time, and this is a phenomenal mascara as well though, so because it's quite a thin sort of mascara brush, and it does pick up on every little lash, but it is better to get off your eyelashes when you're done. So I'm actually just going to give them a little bit of a curl first. I bloody hate that contraption. I don't know why we keep our mouth open when we do this, but we do. So let's see how well these stick on now. And there are the magnetic lashes. They go on pretty well. And sometimes they randomly can lift the magnetic eyeliner and it comes off, so you do have to keep an eye on them all day. And you can just fiddle about with it until you're happy. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So that's what they look like. Yeah. Not too shabby. Obviously reusable. Yeah, not too shabby. And actually, I don't think I'm going to go for the glitter. I was going to, but I'm not going to now. Okay, so now I'm going to take these bad boys off. Which, as you can tell, look, it's got some foundation on from that amazing foundation. So let's get rid of that. I mean, I used a cotton white to get rid of the excess on my hands, so I could technically get a tiny little bit on the end of the blender still and just give it a little bit of a touch up. Like I said, I'm no makeup artist, so I don't really have much of a yeah, anyway. So then I just use a little bit of this on each eye to get rid of the dark circles, which do appear quite a bit. Now with this one I normally do Beauty Blend, but do I want to do that today? Maybe not. So yeah, I'm just using that brush that I told you about, the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, so just to give it a spread. So, see that? Yeah? Okay. So, little bit of bronzer, which is Barry M, and my favourite highlighter from MUA Superdrug brand, Fabulous. So I will use the bronzer first, and I will use my Blush Real Techniques brush. As you can tell, I don't contour, never have, don't even know how to do it, so I won't do it. I don't look like an idiot. Just not me. Just don't do it. Don't know why, don't know how. So that's the point. Okay, so I think I've got enough bronzer on there. Okay, and then I use the Magical Spready brush for the highlighter. So and obviously you put highlighter where you want things to be highlighted. So obviously try where I can. Yep, that'll do. Don't want to put too much on because then you just look shiny and ridiculous. So so that's bronzer and highlighter. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of the powder on underneath my eyes, and I'm going to use another beauty blender just to give me my seal under the eyes. Look, if you just see, it just gives me a little bit of seal and stops it being so shiny. And again, you can use any kind of brush just to, if you want to, just give it a little bit of a brush out. Yeah, that's great. Put my lid away. Right, now lipstick. Lipstick is my foe. I hate it. So I try my best not to wear it very often, but I do like, again, Makeup Artist from Superdrug. Their Velvet lip is amazing because it stays put all day. I'm using a lip liner which is Precision number 7, and I just, yeah, I don't have the best lips in the world. I don't have the worst lips in the world, but I don't have the best either, so yeah. I do like the Cupid's bow here though, so I try my best to sort of get that. So as you can tell, that Just lining the bottom lip there. Here I use, as part of like if I put a mask on, I'm going to show you because I love it, it's amazing. Where are you? Oh, I use this to, where are you? Yes, monster. Oh, I know where you are. This. Bubblegum lip scrub from Lush. Amazing stuff. So I use that when I do a face mask, and I use this stuff, eyebrow gel, which again is amazing, and you just put that on. It's like a little brush, and just put it on your eyebrows, leave it on to dry, and then you just peel it off and it's done the shape you want it to do. Yeah, so that's pretty amazing. I quite like them, so I recommend them. I just don't do it as often as I should really, that's why. So anyway, so I've done my lip liner. As you can tell, it's really like subtle. And then that's the lipstick, and I'm always just touching it up. I don't do what all those makeup people or those girls do and go around with like concealer around it. I just don't do it. I just don't do it. So okay, so that's the finished product. So as you can see, I've got coverage, I've got highlighter and a bit of bronzer. I've obviously gone for the purple on my eyes. You saw me do my eyebrows, my fake lashes, which are magnetic ones, which are bloody brilliant right now. Look at them, they look fab. And then obviously you saw me use the No. 7 lip liner and the Makeup Artist Makeup Academy thing from Superdrug, which again is an amazing brand from Superdrug, affordable, everything's affordable from there, and they do a hell of a range. So yeah, that's the finished product. Not that bad really, not for filming anyway. I thought I'd cock up if I'm honest, but yeah, that's not that bad. So anyway, have a pleasant day and thanks for watching. Okay, bye.